Lisa Pullman. I am Deputy Director at the Natural Resources Council of Maine. Federal clean energy reform will be a win-win-win for Maine's economy and environment.
Commissioner David Littell could not be here today, but he wanted me to share his passion for the passage of the Waxman-Markey. These types of clean energy projects are said to bring in more than $50 million to the Maine economy. Each one of these projects, they're putting contractors to work, truckers to work, engineers, not to mention the significant economic impact to these local communities, from mom and pop stores, restaurants, hotels, to mechanic and auto body shops.
Green jobs is a real plus, but for me, the health of the environment is what really counts. I'm hoping that Susan Collins and Olympia Snowe will see that we pass good energy legislation.
Being a labor activist here in Maine, I have witnessed many of my brothers and sisters throughout the state as they experience layoffs through curtailments or outright closures, like the most recent in Jay at Warsaw Paper. If there is such a thing as a silver lining, it is the American Clean Energy and Security Act, H.R. 2454. The American Clean Energy and Security Act is long overdue.
I'm the president and CEO of Hollowell International here in Bangor, Maine. And we built an air source heat pump that was wildly successful. We started Hollowell International with 3 guys in a room. To date, we're over 39 people. We grew 600% last year. We grew those 3 people to 39 jobs within a year and a half of production. At the same time, last year, we were cutting oil bills by 50%. I do think that the job creation here in the state of Maine really should be led by an effort to support energy and to become the leaders in energy. And I mean that.
The issues we're facing are too important. Not only will clean energy generate a lot of jobs and create a new economy here in Maine, but it's going to preserve our old economy that relies on natural resources by protecting the climate, because if we don't do something now, it's going to be too late and we won't even have the industries we have now. So I really hope our senators go back to Washington and take a stand for the state of Maine, because we need it.
Maine is and has been a leader. We have the potential to become even more of a leader, and now it is time for our senators to help the whole United States become a leader for the world on efficiency and on clean energy and on jobs. And our senators have some great examples in that. We know that Muskie was one of the original leaders on the environment in the United States, and he was our senator. We know that Mitchell was one of the great leaders on the environment in the United States and the world, and he was our senator. And we know, not to be partisan about this, we know that Senator Cohen did a tremendous job on energy as well. And that Maine has produced a history of leading senators who make the environment a priority, understand what's at stake, and move the whole nation forward. We are counting on our current senators, Senator Snowe, Senator Collins, to continue that excellent tradition of leadership for Maine.
I'm Rob Goodwin. I'm from the University of Maine, and I support the ACS Clean Energy and Security Act because it is very important to the state of Maine. We have a lot of clean energy resources. We drastically benefit economically from the passage of this bill. So I urge Senator Collins and Snowe to support this bill as soon as possible, in due time, to have a climate bill in the United States before the climate conferences in Copenhagen in this December.
My name is Jim Martin. I'm the state representative here in District 18 in Bangor, and I just wanted to thank you all for coming out. I didn't want to speak too much because so much has been said, but I'm serving my first term in the Maine House, and it was an honor for me to have energy be such a top priority in the legislature this year, and to work with such dedicated people in Augusta who understand that Maine is moving in the right direction. We're making the investments. We understand the commitment. We understand the challenges, and we're working towards that. But we can't do it alone. We need help at the federal level.
Without federal action, the states cannot achieve the levels of national and international greenhouse gas reductions necessary to prevent dangerous levels of polar ice melting, ocean acidification, and ecosystem loss worldwide. And we are counting on our senators, Snowe and Collins, to bring our voices and our needs and our wants and desires to Washington.